This is BNN.
Bruin News Now is made possible by the generous support of C Spire, St. Dominic's, Orange Theory Fitness, Bank Plus, the Compretta family, and these fine sponsors.
This week on the show, St. Joe celebrates teachers leaving this year. St. Joe baseball season comes to a close. And look for sunny but cool weather this weekend. Weather, sports, and all the news are next. Bruin News Now for Friday, May 5th, 2023 begins right now. From the BNN headquarters on the campus of St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison, this is Mississippi's high school news leader, the award-winning, student-produced weekly newscast, Bruin News Now.
Happy Friday, St. Joe. I'm Sanai Mings.
And I'm Luke Jones. Welcome to this week's edition of Bruin News Now. April has ended and we are now in the month of May. The end of the school year is in just a few weeks and final exams are days away. I'm so ready for this summer.
Slow down, Luke. School isn't over yet. We still have celebration of the fine arts this Sunday, AP exams today and next week, senior exams, graduation, undergraduate exams. Can you feel the momentum? Once it starts, you just can't stop it.
You're right. And first out of the chute is Celebration of the Arts and a salute to our two teachers who are leaving after a long time at St. Joe, Mr. Ronnie Russell, the band director, and Mrs. Linda King, the librarian and English teacher.
With the school year coming to an end, St. Joe is looking into next year with many new changes on the horizon. But with the excitement of the new year also comes sadness about this year coming to a close. One of the bittersweet endings here at St. Joe are the two teachers leaving the St. Joe family. Miss King, St. Joe's AP Lit teacher, librarian, and high school director, and Mr. Russell, the band director at St. Joe. Both of them have loved their time at St. Joe and are sad about leaving, but are looking forward to the new stages of life that they are entering.
I'm going to miss the students most. My students are so much fun. I love what I do. I love teaching. I like teenagers, and being around teenagers just is a lot of fun.
I will miss, I guess, the students obviously more than anything, and I'll miss the colleagues that we collaborated on for projects, the musicals and concerts and things like that. I'll miss those for sure.
Both Miss King and Mr. Russell have been teaching at St. Joe for 19 years. Both of them started teaching at St. Joe on the same day in 2004. Through their many years of teaching, they have impacted many of their students. Miss King has shown kids the joy of reading and cared for each of her students through her committed efforts in her teachings.
I really appreciated Miss King. She was a really great teacher, and all the work that she's put in for us has really meant a lot to me, and I'm really going to miss her.
Okay, so this year in Miss King's AP Lit class, I actually genuinely enjoyed reading poetry for like the first time in my life. Always detested poetry beforehand, hated it, terrible. Miss King actually made it fun.
Mr. Russell has brought kids to music. Many students entered the St. Joe band having never played an instrument. Mr. Russell takes the time to teach them and gives them the opportunity to find themselves through music.
Mr. Russell's a big part of St. Joe for me, and he really encouraged my love for the drums, and I'm really sad to see him go.
I've known Mr. Russell since 7th grade, and I really appreciate everything he's done for me and for everyone at St. Joe, and he made me realize how much I loved music, and I'm really going to miss him when he's gone. Miss King and Mr. Russell will be honored at St. Joe's Celebration of the Arts on Sunday. It's St. Joe's way of saying thank you for all you have done for the school, and it's a way to say a proper goodbye to them. Both Miss King and Mr. Russell will be missed by the St. Joe community. I'm Selma McCarty for BNN.
We will sure miss both Mr. Russell and Miss King. We wish them the best.
Like we said before, Maddie Claire's story, Miss King and Mr. Russell will be honored during the spring concert on Sunday, which is a part of the annual Celebration of the Arts.
Another important part of that event is the Senior Art Show. Anyone attending the concert on Sunday will be able to browse some amazing artwork created by the senior art students.
You'll be able to talk to the artists themselves, and you might be able to purchase a piece of the student-created art. The concert starts at 2 p.m., but come early to get views of great works.
Our art this year will be all of the art students from Art 1 through Ceramics 3. They'll be in the hallways on the east side of the Fine Arts Building. We ask that you come and enjoy the show and support all of the students who are part of the Fine Arts. We have great talent in this program, and we want to continue to promote them.
The end of the school year means final exams are quickly approaching. Underclassmen exams begin Monday, May 22nd. Final exams for seniors begin Tuesday, May 16th, and advanced placement exams started this week and in next week. Today's AP exam is U.S. History from 8 a.m. to noon. AP exams continue Monday with Calculus at 8 a.m. to noon and AP Computer Science from 12:30 to 3 p.m. All exam schedules can be found on the school website, www.stjoebruins.com.
Tuesday night saw St. Joe stage its first ever bingo night. Participants enjoyed a night of fun, fellowship, food, and a chance at cash prizes. All money raised will benefit the school. I-17. Dr. Kinsey enjoyed the night calling bingo games, and the Taylor Swift autographed guitar was won by the Picarella family. Look for another bingo night in the fall 2023 semester.
So watch for the next date. We hope our next date will be maybe a weekend, maybe a Sunday afternoon. We haven't decided yet, but make sure you plan to join us next time. It was so much fun, and even the students that came out to help had a good time.
As the school year ends and the summer begins, new students and their parents will spend time preparing for the jump from elementary school to middle school. Parents will get a head start next week when St. Joe hosts a new parent orientation in the library at 6 p.m. Tuesday, May 9th. School leaders will meet with parents and tell them what to expect when their child joins the St. Joe family in the fall. Among those attending will be administrators, teachers, and coaches.
As we said earlier, the last full week of classes for seniors begins Monday. After that, it's exam week and then graduation week. Life at St. Joe for seniors is rapidly coming to a close. Many have already made plans for college this fall, with several taking math and English college classes this summer.
I'm going to Punta Cana with some of the people in my senior class, and then I'll probably be at the Steckler's house at least 3 times a week, and then also probably going to take like a math or English class.
Coming up, Emerson Irwin has the latest in Bruin sports, including news from this week's tennis tournament at Ridgeland.
And Compredo with the Weather has the weekend weather outlook. Sports and weather are next.
Howdy everyone, I'm Emerson Irwin, and this is the Bruin News Now Sports Report. Topping sports this week is Bruin track. The team has been working hard since January preparing for the main event, the state track meet this Saturday at Jackson Academy. The team is coming off an impressive South State meet and district championship. Bruin track team members are looking forward to a strong showing. Look for final results on next week's edition of BNN.
Final meet of the year, trying to get our best times, trying to finish strong. Been working all season for this, and hopefully it all goes well.
Up next is Bruin baseball. The team season came to a close last Friday at home against Oak Forest. The Bruins fell in round 1 of the MAIS playoffs. The team, however, finished their season strong, winning their district. The Bruins hope to carry the momentum into next season as they and other Bruin sports move up to 6A competition.
Baseball had a successful year this year, and we won district, but we didn't make it as far as we wanted to, but I look forward to next year.
As the spring semester is winding down, fall and winter sports are already getting ready for next year. The first step is tryouts. Boys soccer tryouts were Monday and Tuesday after school, and girls basketball tryouts were also this week. Be on the lookout for team rosters. Congratulations to all who make it. Meanwhile, football began spring practice this week as they prepare for their new season in August. And like baseball, a new set of opponents in 6A. That's it in Bruin sports. I'm Emerson Irwin, and as always, go Bruins.
Hello Bruins, it's your weatherman Trey with your Bruin News Now forecast. Hope everyone's having a Bruin-tastic day. Okay, Friday, your weather. You can expect highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s with no % chance of rain. On Saturday, you expect highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s again with 0% chance of rain. And on Sunday, you expect highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s again. That's crazy, right? Hope you all have a Bruin-tastic weekend and a Bruin-tastic day from the one and only Compredo with the Weather.
Thanks, Emerson and Trey. I hope the weather holds out for this weekend. I can't stand the rain.
It's still going to be a great weekend either way. Speaking of standing, we had our very own Maddie Claire Spence do a special feature package about Bruinthon, an annual fundraiser held in the gym to support Blair E. Batson's Children's Hospital.
The event took place last Friday and was a huge success.
Friday, April 28th, St. Joe hosted the annual Bruinthon. Bruinthon is a dance-a-thon where the participants stand for a whole school day and can't sit down. To register, the participants raise $100 for Blair Batson Children's Hospital. Bruin-thon event isn't the only way that the school raises money for the hospital.
Fundraising for Bruin-thon starts at the beginning of the school year in August, and it lasts all the way up to the event. And we have different fundraisers like pajama days or bake sales and stuff like that. That just helps us get to our grand total.
The day started with registration at 8 a.m. Friday morning. Then we moved on to icebreakers. 9 a.m. was carnival hour, where the groups played numerous games against each other for a prize. Then 10 o'clock hit, and it was free time. The committee members handed out free popcorn and sold cotton candy for 50 cents. And the participants were free to roam around the gym and play some carnival games that were set up.
Okay, so Bruin-thon is going so well right now. We've had a lot of people, and it's been super energetic, and I can't wait to see the grand total.
Miracle Hour was held at 11. Every year, Bruin-thon has a family come from Larry Batson Children's Hospital. This year, Monica Edwards, her husband, and their daughter Zoe came to talk about their experience with Larry Batson.
We just want to say thank you guys so much for hosting the Bruin-thon and raising money for kids like Zoe and her friends. It makes all the difference in the world. Just a few things that I know that have been bought with fundraisers like this. We have the rocking chairs that are in the NICU that the parents get to rock the babies in after they come out of surgery. We have the bicycles, the special needs bicycles that the kids get to ride up and down the halls, not to mention things like a toy box where when kids have to go and get blood draws done, like Zoe had to get a blood draw done a couple of weeks ago, and when she finished they gave her a Barbie doll out of the toy box. All of that stuff comes from fundraisers like this.
The rest of the day was filled with fun activities. Committee members sold raffle tickets for multiple gift card prizes. There was live music, and then at 2, an hour before the grand reveal, was rave hour. All the lights in the gym get turned off, and everyone finishes the hour strong, dancing with glow sticks while people are counting down the money to reveal the grand total.
We just found out that we broke the record for our Bruin-thon fundraising. We raised over $19,000, and that is even more than last year, which was also a school record. So I'm so proud of everyone. I'm so proud of the committee, and we're just really grateful, and we can't believe it's over.
Bruin-thon was amazing this year. We broke the school record, and I'm so proud of everyone who participated. I'm Maddie Claire Spence for BNN.
Thanks, Maddie Claire. I know I sure had fun at Bruin-thon.
Me too. One more thing before we go. Progress report cards come out this Friday, so be sure you did all of your homework and have all of your grades in order.
That's it for this week's edition of Bruin News Now. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Bruin News Now channel on YouTube, where you'll find an archive of BNN editions dating back to 2016. I'm Luke Jones.
And I'm Tanaya Means. From all of us here at Bruin News Now, have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.